Hi everyone, I'm Ben. In today's episode, you are going to meet Layla, who's going with her class to visit the zoo. Please listen carefully to her story and pay attention to the details. At the end of the story, you'll have to find out 3 math mistakes. So please put on your detective hats and let's join Layla on her journey to the zoo. In this episode, math concepts include telling time, addition, subtraction, counting money, and even a scientific fact that the cheetah is the fastest animal on the ground. In this episode, students will become detectives who listen and collect information so they can find the mistakes. The best way to present this video in class is to play the episode first, pause the video after Layla's mom finds 3 mistakes in her Day at the Zoo report, and ask the students to come up with the 3 mistakes they found in the segment. Then play the video again to reveal the answers and the explanations. The zoo story is great for grades K through 3. Here are 2 great class activities for you to use after watching the video. Ask your students to write a short story that will include at least 1 math mistake in it. The mistakes can be based on everyday math like measurements, size, distance, age, height, weight, calendar, clock, etc. When they're done writing, ask them to present their stories in front of the class, and the students will have to find the math mistakes. Making a clock is easy and fun. It will help your young students tell time and understand the concept of using 2 hands to read both the hour and the minutes. The materials for clock are 2 paper plates, 2 sheets of cardboard in different colors, a brad or a split pin, a marker, and scissors. Well, it's time to put together the clock. On the first plate, we mark the hours. Let's start at the top with number 12, and then directly underneath, we mark number 6. In between, we have the 3 and the 9. Next, let's add the numbers 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, and 11. Make sure to have the same distance between all the numbers. Next, using the scissors, cut about 2 inches between the numbers toward the center of the plate. Now, put this plate on top of the other plate. To make the hands, fold the cardboard in half and cut a straight line up the fold with a triangle at the top. Now, cut a small hole at the lower end. When you open the fold, you get one of the hands of the clock. Let's repeat this and fold the other cardboard, but this time make it a little bit longer. On the short hand, write hour. On the longer hand, write minute. Put the hour hand on top of the minute hand. Poke a hole in the center of both plates with your scissors. Now we can easily assemble the clock. Put the brad through the hands and both paper plates and band the brad in the back of the plates. The second plate represents the minutes. Fold the cut on number 1 and on the bottom plate write 0505. Under the number 2 we'll write 10, and we'll continue adding 5 minutes till we get to the number 12 where we'll write 00. For 3rd grade, you can add the individual minutes representing by 4 lines between the numbers. To help students, we can mark the word o'clock on the flap under 12. At 15 minutes, we'll write quarter under the flap, write half hour under 30, and quarter till under 9. It's time to play Tick-Tock Clock. Mark the time on the board starting with the full hour, then write the half hours and the quarter hours according to the level of your class. Make sure all of the students are moving the hands of their clocks, showing the time correctly. After several rounds, when you see that the students are doing it right, let them work in teams of 2. One will challenge the other and then they can switch. They can keep score between themselves, 1 point for each correct answer. Finally, split the class into groups of 4 or 5 students, and for each round, one student from each group will come up in front of the class. You will announce the time, and the first student to mark the correct time on his or her clock will score a point for his or her group. The first group with 10 points wins the game. I hope your student enjoyed the video and the activities that followed. Please let me know how it worked in your class, your students' reactions, and the level of difficulty. Feel free to send some comments and suggestions for future videos and topics to be covered. And thank you for watching.